Texans, Chiefs, okay?
There's some good games at 1 o'clock on Sunday.
It's awesome. And the great thing is there's 6 games at 1 o'clock. Really only 5 because nobody's going to watch the Redskins versus the Dolphins. So I really only have to watch 5 games at 1 o'clock. But Texans at Chiefs. Chiefs favored by 5 points. Chiefs got injury issues. Coming off the loss against the Colts. A little banged up, a little worried about them. Texans looked good last week. Who do you got, Mike? Over under at 54.4. Chiefs favored by 5. What do you got?
Yeah, I like the Chiefs in this one just because I think there is going to be that extra motivation to bounce back from what happened on Sunday night. I know it may be easier said than done, especially because defenses are gradually putting together the blueprint for slowing down the Chiefs' offense, and Patrick Mahomes has the ankle. He said on Wednesday that it's sprained, but it's good enough. And he's worked through a sprained ankle earlier this year and was still himself. Now, it could always be aggravated during the game, which would change everything. But I like the Chiefs at home in this one. The idea of them losing 2 straight home games, the idea of their offense being held under 20 points for 2 straight games, that seems a little far-fetched for me. I think they'll find a way to get it done. Sometimes when you encounter that adversity early season, it gets you to come together. But we've seen Andy Reid coach teams in recent years start off great and then start to crater.
Right.
They need to avoid that. They can't let the streak run to 2. They've got to get it back on track. And the Texans have been sufficiently inconsistent this year to make me think that they're not going to go put 53 on the board again. This is a better defense than the one the Falcons have. And again, it's on the road in Kansas City. Deshaun Watson, Patrick Mahomes, a great matchup. I got it 27-20 Chiefs. That would have it under that 54 over-under. But I just think the Chiefs find a way to hold serve at home and avoid losing another game that would put them even in the loss column with the Raiders at 2 if they would lose this game to the Texans on Sunday.
Yeah, I mean, hey, this is a really intriguing matchup. I mean, I think this is the game of the day on Sunday with how it plays out right now. Watson versus Mahomes, it just doesn't get any better than that. Okay, so I look at it and go Chiefs offense versus Texans defense, and 1, I worry about the Chiefs offensive line. 2, the Chiefs don't run the football, and this is not the week they're going to start it because the Texans are big up front, and you're not running the ball on them. I worry about, we don't know the Tyreek Hill status yet. I can't imagine Sammy Watkins is going to be effective, if plays at all, with a hamstring injury that he's dealing with. So I worry about that. And also I worry the Chiefs really haven't played good in the last 3 weeks. That's what scares me a little. I mean, they had 1 quarter against the Raiders, okay, and then the rest of the game was kind of The Lions game, very fortunate. Okay, last week, of course, didn't play well either. The Texans, I just want to flip around the other side. The Texans offense versus the Chiefs defense. Again, the Chiefs defense, as we know, not very talented. Okay, they're better than years past, but not a whole lot better. And Chris Jones isn't going to be playing with a groin injury. I mean, that really concerns me for the Chiefs team. I'm going with the upset here, okay? I'm taking the Houston Texans to win this football game. I think they match up. I'm a little worried about the Texans' pass defense. It is not great, but I think because there's no run game to worry about, I think they're going to give them a tough time and be able to pressure a Mahomes who will be less than 100%. And I'm going to say they win this one 31-27 Texans and pull off the upset in Kansas City.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Gutsy. Yeah.
Yeah, it was one of those things just when the game came about and, I realized they were playing when I just saw the schedule Monday. I just went, ooh, that's interesting. And I do think the Texans match up quite well with them, and the Chiefs' injuries do bother me, and that's ultimately why I'm going with it.
If the Texans win this game, number 1, we think differently of the Texans moving forward. And number 2, it's the Patriots and a cluster of who knows what. And it could be, if the Texans win this game, it could be that the best 2 teams in the AFC are in the same division, the Patriots and the Bills.
Yeah, it could be. I mean, the Bills, it's never going to be pretty, but I think they're at least in that conversation. They will be a pain in the butt for no matter who they play because that defense is so special. And, as long as Josh Allen doesn't go crazy and just have that 1 or 2 just full Tropic Thunder moment every game, they will be very dangerous.
Hi, I'm Mike Tirico, and thanks for watching. Make sure to hit subscribe for the latest news and highlights from NBC Sports.